Now, looking at our world, we are worried about conferencing. That's my number one worry. And we're worried about the audio, video, and the data real-time communications that are going to be working in this conferencing environment. I don't care if it's a conference room or a conference between multiple phones, whatever it is, that call control and real-time transport mechanisms that work behind the scenes to establish this are what we're going to focus on. So the call control element could be ISDN, H323, or SIP. You've got RTP for your video and audio streaming formats. And when we look at the standards-based call control protocols, we feel confidence because I'm like, oh, phew, finally we've got some standards. So for video, the standards-based call control protocols that support video conferencing are H320, H323, and SIP. When we're working inside of our own network, I think it makes it much easier to control all of this, right? But that isn't always the case. So we might need to introduce something like the Cube, the Cisco Unified Border Element, that will help us negotiate between two separate networks so that we can communicate, have that video communication. So basically we have, just like for audio, the call setup, so the call signaling, the gateway that's going to negotiate between these two networks, and then the audio and video media. And when we set up a multi-point conference, we still have a very similar situation. Even if it's internal, we still have the setup. So we still have the call signaling. We might have a multi-point control unit being in the mix, and then the conference that is then ensued. Now don't forget too, with some of Cisco's technology, we also have the ability to do firewall traversal and some of these other technologies that may require us to add additional servers, virtual machines, that we're going to need to kind of come through in order to set up that communication between an outside network and our internal network.